All right, welcome. If you're selling on Amazon, you live and die by your ad data, right? But what if I told you that the data you're seeing, it's only a tiny piece of the real story? Well, today, we're going to dive into a tool that unlocks the rest of it. A secret weapon, a gold mine, hidden right inside your seller account.
And this explainer is powered by AdamAiXpert.com. That's AdamAiXpert.com. AdamAiXpert is an Amazon seller turned AI expert who's been mastering AI since 2023, helping entrepreneurs and sellers use the latest tools to save time, increase profits, and live smarter.
You know, every single Amazon advertiser lives in this world of data. But it's a world with this huge, frustrating blind spot. I'm talking about the attribution trap. And it's almost certainly costing you money, probably without you even realizing it.
Let me ask you this. Does this sound familiar? You go into your ad reports, you see a bunch of campaigns with zero sales. So you do the logical thing, right? You cut them to save money, only to watch an absolute horror as your total sales just mysteriously drop. It's a classic painful scenario, and it's all because of how Amazon has traditionally tracked sales.
The culprit has a name. It's called last touch attribution. And it's a really simple system. The very last ad a customer clicks right before they buy gets 100% of the credit for that sale. So what about all the other ads they saw? The video ad that introduced them to your brand? The display ad that reminded them? They get nothing. Zero. Zilch. It looks like wasted spend, even when it was an absolutely crucial part of their journey.
So what this really means is that your standard ad reports, they're telling you an incomplete story. It's like they're only showing you the photo finish at the end of the race, but they completely ignore everything that happened on the track to get there. The reality is, customers go on a whole journey, and they often interact with a bunch of your ads before they finally decide to buy.
And you know what? This isn't a new problem. Over a century ago, the retail pioneer John Wanamaker famously said, "Half the money I spent on advertising is wasted. The trouble is, I don't know which half." For 100 years, advertisers have been stuck on this exact problem, but for Amazon sellers, a solution has finally arrived.
And that solution is the Amazon Marketing Cloud, or AMC for short. The best way to think about it is like it's the key that unlocks the black box of your advertising data, letting you finally see what's really going on behind the scenes.
And this slide just perfectly shows how far this tool has come. I mean, AMC started back in 2019 as this tiny private beta. For years, it was this super complex thing for giant brands that required you to be a SQL programmer just to use it. But then, in 2023, AI tools were introduced, and now it's open to practically all sellers. This isn't some far-off future tech. This is a tool you can and absolutely should be using right now.
So what's the first big thing AMC helps you do? Well, for the very first time, you can see the complete true customer journey, how shoppers actually find and decide to buy your products. No more guesswork.
It does this with a report called Path to Conversion. And it's exactly what it sounds like. This report lays out the entire sequence of ads that customers saw before they hit buy. It finally gives credit and shows the value of those video ads, display ads, and top-of-search banners that your old reports just marked as having zero sales.
So a real customer journey might look something like this. A shopper sees a video ad for your product. That plants the seed. A week later, a display ad pops up and reminds them. Finally, they search for it, they click a sponsored product ad, and they buy. Now with Last Touch, only that final ad gets any credit. But with AMC, you see how all three work together as a team. You finally stop cutting ads that are actually working for you.
As we're exploring how Amazon Marketing Cloud reveals these hidden insights, just imagine learning to harness tools just like this every single week. That's exactly what happens at AdamAiXpert's live AI classes, every Wednesday at 8 p.m. EST. It's 1 hour of real-world AI training for your life and your business. From automating workflows to analyzing data, AdamAiXpert shows you how to make AI work for you.
Okay, seeing the full journey is incredible, but that's only half the story. The second, and I would argue the most powerful feature of AMC, is its ability to build these hyper-specific audiences using AI.
This is the AI Audience Builder, and folks, it is a total game changer. You no longer need to write a single line of complex SQL code. Instead, you can just describe your perfect customer in plain English, and Amazon's AI will go out and find them for you. It's wild.
And the process is, well, it's shockingly simple. You just navigate to the Audiences tab inside AMC, you type a sentence describing who you want to target, the AI writes all the complex code in the background instantly. And then you can apply this brand new custom-built audience directly to your ad campaigns. It's that easy.
Okay, so let's make this really practical. Q4 is the biggest sales period of the year. So how can we use this? Well, let's build a deal seekers audience, a group of shoppers who are practically guaranteed to buy during a promotion like Black Friday.
You could literally just type a prompt like this: build an audience of deal seekers for my Q4 promotions. But the real power here is that we can get incredibly specific about what a deal seeker actually is.
And this is where the magic really happens. We can tell the AI, hey, find me shoppers who have bought, say, 5 or more lightning deals in the past year. Then we can layer on that they have to be active shoppers and that they've bought in our category before, but only when items were on sale. And crucially, we can tell it to exclude people who've already bought our specific product.
The result is pure advertising magic. Your Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals aren't just being shown to random people. They're being put directly in front of the shoppers on Amazon who are literally hardwired to look for and convert on exactly this kind of offer. The efficiency is just off the charts.
So the bottom line is this: the tool exists, it's accessible to you right now, and it completely changes the game. It reveals what's working, what isn't, and who your best customers truly are. We've just shown you the map to the goldmine. The only question left is, what will you uncover?
If you're ready to elevate your business with AI, email AdamAiXpert@gmail.com to join the next session. And if you sell on Amazon, be sure to ask about the listing optimization report. It's one investment that drives a lifetime of profit. Learn, apply, profit. That's AdamAiXpert.com.